Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today we have two new pens. These are both Twisbi's. One is a medium nib and one is a, I believe, broad. So I wanted to experiment with different nib sizes. I absolutely love my current Twisbi, which is this one. It's the 580 in the Prussian blue. It was my first real fountain pen, and I adore this pen. I love how easy it is to use. I love how it writes. Could be a little juicier, but it is an extra fine. So I wanted to experiment with the Twisbi, but with different size nibs. So what I ordered here are two Ecos. I think that's how you say it. Because I wanted, for the price of both of these, I could get one other Twisbi, and I could have, I think, gotten a different size nib and just switched them out, but I wanted to experiment with the slightly cheaper version. So let's see. I think I need to cut the little sticker on the side. And now the packaging is slightly different between this and the 580 because the 580 is an elevated version of this. But I still like the packaging. It just seems really nice. So inside here we have all of our details, it looks like. And I got a white one and a black one because those are the two colors that appealed to me in this version the most. So inside here we have, all of the instructions on how to use your Twisbi. You get this special rinse. You get this little, I think it's silicone grease, and I think that's for the little mechanism here. I actually think I need to do that to this one, but I haven't yet. So this is, I think they're just called white. I don't know that it has a specific name. They come in tons of different colors. And this one, let's see here. Do you say on here which one you are? I may have to go back and look at my order to see which one was the broad and which one was the medium. Because my other nib, I swear it says on here. Yeah, it says extra fine right up there. So can I just not see? Oh, it is there. Okay. It's just down further. I see. So I think this is the medium. But their nibs are really nice. They're just really nice piston fill pens. And so I now have a white one. And I'm also, I've been hesitant to order a white pen because I've been worried about staining. I'm less so worried with this one, actually, because I do have the silver here. The white is really on just the ends, and the rest is really clear. So you do have that effect. And it was like a $35 pen, $32, somewhere in there. So I'm a little bit... I mean, we'll look at the styling differences in a minute. Hold on. So, and then this one must be our broad one. Okay. The stickers just came off on that one. Huh. So again, you have that same informational little booklet here that's telling you all about the pen and what you should and shouldn't do and that kind of thing. You have the same little wrench, which helps you if you wanted to disassemble the pen. I think the Twisbi is the only pen that I know of where you can completely disassemble it, but I could be wrong. So this is the black one. It has this little, don't use alcohol, I think is what that's saying on it, because I think it would do something to the plastic. And then there's the nib, and yeah, definitely the broad one. All right, so let's look a little bit at the style differences between this and the 580. So let's zoom in a little bit here. The first thing that I notice is they're about the same size. The 580 is a more rounded pen. This one has more angles to it. Like you can definitely see, especially with the cap. I don't know if I even have to take it off. So the Eco has that more squared off look where this is more rounded. I do prefer the look of this pen, the 580, to the Eco, but I think they both have their place. The bodies are a little bit different. The Eco actually is more smooth and rounded, like there's no facets on the body, where the 580 does have facets, which I really, really like. It sits really nicely in my hand because of that, and I don't have to worry as much about it rolling. So it just kind of sits there, where the other, it's a little unstable. So you do have to be a little careful, I think, with that. The back portion here, this one's clear, this one's obviously not. This one's more rounded. This again has that more faceted feel to it. So just kind of interesting. They also have a difference in their little clips here. I prefer the clip on the 580, but this one's not bad either. And I think they're both, this one's maybe a little stiffer, I would say, but this one's still pretty nice. They both have that little Twisbi logo on the end. This one just has a covering on it, and this one's just plastic. So the 580 definitely has some different things that make you see that it's the nicer version of the Eco. Sorry, guys. They both have that piston fill. I won't move it on this one, but and it works in the same manner. You just kind of move this back portion and it goes down and up. So runs smoothly, nothing of issue there. And yeah, I think those are the main stylistic differences. I think they both pretty much use the same nib. I could be wrong on that. But what I did want to do, since my main reason for getting these was to experiment with different size nibs without spending a ton of money, and also have another pen that was comparative to it. So this one is inked up with Waringel's Peter Pan, and this is the extra fine. So we're going to do a couple of lines on here with the extra fine, and then I'm going to dip these other pens in the Peter Pan, and we will see the differences. I don't know why I took the caps off already. I think I'm just excited. So I think up here, let's just write Twisbi 580. And this is and I'm purposely writing bigger than I normally would. So I'm going to put Twisbi 580, and then we're going to put extra fine over here for our Nib size. And then let's do a couple of lines. So, and let's also do like a little squiggle here. And I'm going to write Peter Pan here in cursive, just so we can see that comparison too. So that is the Eco, or sorry, that was the 580 and the extra fine. Now let's do the medium. And I think using, oh goodness, hold on. There we go. Using the same ink will allow me a better comparison of the three. So I'm just going to dip the end in. Hopefully this works. I've seen it work for others. So Twisbi Eco, and this is the medium. I'll just do a center time, and I'm going to write Peter Pan over here. Definitely a juicier line, I'll say. Oh, I messed that up. Write pan again. And then for our little squiggles there, and not a huge difference in the line, but this is going from an extra fine to a medium, so I think that's like a 2-step up. And then I'm not sure how big of a step up the broad is compared to the other two, so let's see. So, oop, I didn't write it all. Hold on. Why are you not writing? That's weird. Okay. Oh, there we go. Definitely a much bigger line. And this is the broad. It does seem to be harder to write with out of the dip. I'm not sure why. Okay, so you can definitely see the difference in not only how light it writes, but how thick that line is. I think I'm okay with the medium. The broad is probably too broad for, or too big for my normal writing, but I could see using it for like headers or things like that. And it might be just kind of fun to play around with. So overall opinion, I might like getting a fine as well, since this one is an extra fine, and just seeing how they all compare. But overall, I would say that this is a really fun, like, easy way to see the difference without spending a ton of money. So I'm going to have a lot of fun, I'm sure, playing around with these different inks and, well, playing around with these different pens and just experimenting with them and the different sizes. So I hope that was helpful to you guys, and that's all I have for today. So until next time, I'll see you real soon.